Welcome, everybody, to the AfterLife Podcast. Today, we have a wonderful group of hosts for today's podcast. One of them being Hugh Bone himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the meme lord.
Hello there, guys. Huh?
We also have Rooted.
What was that? Like a dolphin.
We also have Mario.
Hi.
So yeah, we have a great group of hosts for today's podcast. But yeah, so I figure one of the things that we could start the podcast with was going out with, since it's a new year, right? It's a dead meme now. And I was wondering, how did everybody do, given that you do set goals, or maybe you accomplish things that maybe you desired to do last year, or maybe you just didn't do as much as you thought you should have. So I don't know if somebody wants to kick it off. And Hugh, if you messaged me to change topics already, I'm killing you. And you did.
Sorry?
You're dead to me, Hugh. Okay, Hugh, how was your year?
I think we should start with me. My year was okay. Probably the most notable highlight was me doing the No Nut November challenge for a week, and that was about the highlight of my year.
Didn't she start that late though? So was that really?
Yeah, I started the No Nut November challenge halfway into November, and went on for a week, as I've said.
Pretty good.
So I'd give I'd give myself a pat on the back for that one.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you try not nutting for a week, big guy. Look at this guy over here.
That's easy, Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what?
Really?
Would you say that was your biggest accomplishment of 2019?
I'd say that's my highlight of 2019. Yes.
Did anybody else have anything that they achieved that they set as a New Year's resolution or something else?
No, not really. I don't really make New Year's resolutions just because I don't know. I feel like making a monthly one is better than making a yearly thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's disappointing if you don't make it or whatever.
Is it really though?
I think so.
I don't think there's a substantial difference between making a yearly versus a monthly one, though.
I think it's good.
When you make a resolution for a year, I feel like most people make a really big one, and if you do it monthly, it's something, something more reasonable, I guess. I think.
Well, isn't that the same thing though? It's just a matter of you making it reasonable to begin with.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Because I've read stuff on the internet where people talk about how you should properly make a actual reasonable New Year's resolutions instead of making a really broad one. I'm gonna ban you if you message me again. So I don't know.
I think it's good to have baby steps to sort of guide you throughout the year.
Yeah.
But it's also good to have a big end goal, because it's good to have a big vision in mind, but yeah, sometimes it seems a little bit too daunting if you don't have a place to start from.
Mm-hmm.
I have daily resolutions.
Is that to live or not to nut?
What?
What?
Is that? Did you just say is that to live or not to die?
Close enough.
Close enough. So what was what's your daily resolution then, Hugh?
Number 1, waking up. Number 2, showering. Number 3, eating. Number 4, nutting. Number 5, sleeping.
I like that.
The end.
Okay.
I'm a simple man.
Productive day.
Yeah, I can
Not
tell.
gonna lie.
You guys, any other highlights of the year though? For you guys?
See, I didn't set anything. I thought maybe I'd try something different, just not really care as much. And I mean, I think deep down inside, I still had some, but did they really come to fruition? No. I mean, I don't know. I felt like
And
2019 was a
sorry,
lazier year.
you saw you didn't do anything cool, didn't go any cool places, have any cool experiences,
I mean,
and nothing life changing.
I went on my first cruise. AfterLife started back up. My child, my baby, started
Oh
back
yeah,
up. I made some new
That's
friends
beautiful.
along the way. Met some great people that I didn't think I would talk to. That's my highlight.
All right.
Wow.
Take your reward.
Thank you. What about you, Mario?
Oh, so I want it to be more positive this year.
Oh yeah, that was my goal last year.
I think it sort of worked out. I mean, like, I don't like to spew like positivity into people's faces. I just like to keep a good outlook on things.
Yeah,
A lot of people tend to assume the worst whenever things happen, and that just never really ends well.
yeah.
Big true.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also I
Uh-huh,
wanted to
keep
be
going.
less lazy and like clean up my room and just organize stuff, but that didn't happen. So here we are.
So that's what you had for a goal for 2019?
Yep. Pretty generic, but
Not really. I mean, I think I was pretty neat for a bit, but then this past fall semester, I just started falling downhill for some reason. Like, now I have like clutter everywhere around my room. Like, I have papers on this one table, I have papers on my nightstand that like don't even make sense. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten really lazy. I don't know.
yeah.
I was also a bit lazy this past year. Like one of the things I would do is I would just watch YouTube for hours upon end.
I don't know how
I
you
had
do
like
that.
I don't know, dude. I just get sucked into the void.
How do you have enough stuff to watch?
I just watch a lot of videos, a lot of creators, lots of stuff
Who do
shows
you
up in my
watch?
recommended. PewDiePie,
Okay.
internet historian. Let's see. I watch a lot of people.
You only
Linus
named two
Tech
people
Tips.
though. Okay.
Oh, I love Linus Tech Tips.
I'm trying to like sort through some people who aren't controversial.
Wow.
I watched this guy who catches online pedophiles called
Chris
Anxiety
Hansen?
War.
Oh.
He's basically Chris Hansen, yeah.
Is he as good as Chris Hansen though?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have like a police force to
Oh,
back
that's
him
not
up.
as fun though.
Well, I watched one video where he went into this dude's car
Mm-hmm.
that went to meet up with him,
Yeah.
and like you could just feel the tension, bro. Like it was just spooky.
Mm.
But yeah,
So does
one of
he
my
actually
goals,
get
I
the
guess.
people arrested though?
Yeah,
Because
he
of it?
does. He reports them to the police, and I think he got one dude arrested, from my knowledge.
Mm.
But yeah, one of the things I want to do though, just like not lose myself to the void of YouTube.com this year. One of my resolutions, if you will.
What do you mean by that, though?
You just want to
Just
spend endless amount of time on YouTube.
yeah, I just spend way too much time on there to a point where it's just not healthy, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll write that down too, because I have too many hours just watching stuff in my recommended also.
Yeah, just stuff that's not even important, you know? Just like stupid stuff.
Yeah, you
It's
should be
like-
spending that time watching other AfterLife members' videos. You.
True.
Yeah, dude, smash that like button.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys get those videos that are just like these dudes in the jungle just building like a mud house or like
Yeah.
digging a
Primitive
swimming pool?
technology.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's like so many different channels that all look the same, so I don't like Yeah, those are interesting.
I don't
I've
think
got a
I
lot
have
of
any of that at the moment. Hmm. What are you gonna
It
say,
is
Heath?
very peaceful.
I said I have a lot of weeb shit in my recommended. Lots of Chinese cartoon things. It's kind of cringe to talk about, but it's a sad reality.
Nice.
Hmm.
Do
Very
you guys
nice.
watch videos on 2 times speed or 1.5 times speed by any chance?
I'm still on normal speed.
I'm still
Yeah, I'm on normal also.
Really? I watch everything on 2 times speed.
I
I
don't.
consume as much content as possible.
The only content I've put on like 1.5 or like 1.75 speed is my professor's videos for when I skip class.
True.
That's the only time I've used it. Because he'll post like 50-minute videos, and I'm like, I'm not about to watch a 50-minute video when there's another 50-minute video right after it. So, not a fan because I feel like they start to talk too fast and then I can't understand anything.
Really? I feel like it's been the opposite for me for that kind of stuff. Like they're too slow talking.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of creators, so I don't really see that happening for me. Like, I only watch people that like post like 10-minute videos, so typically it's like cut and ready, it's all good, action packed.
Jace, you don't watch my videos?
Ooh.
Wow.
That's an F moment.
I watch.
That's okay. They're kind of long.
Well, no, I just don't watch any Minecraft at the moment.
Ah!
Wow, what does that mean?
Owner of AfterLife Minecraft SMP doesn't watch Minecraft content on YouTube?
Well, I watched KB stream on twitch.tv/thisiskb, so suck it, nerd.
Okay.
He
I
has
guess I just got
underscores in
wrecked.
between his name, just saying. So there we go.
It's your picking favorites.
Well, no. Wait. Maybe. I guess that's the only Minecraft content I've watched in this like past couple weeks from KB.
Dang.
He streams like really late at night for people on the American
He streams
East Coast.
at 3 o'clock for us.
Yeah.
3 a.m. 3
Yeah.
a.m. Right?
Yeah.
Jay is the only person up at 3 a.m.
Well,
watching
no,
his
it's
streams.
because since I have an 8 a.m. class on Thursdays and Tuesdays, I take a nap kind of, and when I take a nap, it leads to me actually sleeping for like 3 hours, and then I wake up, so then I'm not as tired, and then on my Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I don't have to wake up until like 10 o'clock. So then that just causes me to like be up later because I already took a nap, so I'm kind of rejuvenated a tiny bit, and then I get to sleep in. So I'm up when he does it. Coincidentally.
I'll never understand Jay's sleep schedule.
Yeah, that's one of my goals. Well, it kind of is a goal to make my sleep schedule, more consistent and not as like weird. But
That
wasn't.
never seems to work out for me.
Yeah, I started really badly when I came back from Hawaii because I came back and then I went to sleep right away. Like when I got back from like traveling and whatnot, and I got home to my last destination, it was probably around like noon, and then I fell asleep at like 3 o'clock until like 9 o'clock p.m. So then that completely set me off.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because then I wouldn't be able to fall asleep until like 8 a.m. every day until school started, which then I took 2 10-milligram melatonins and fixed it right up. Kind of.
Yep. And then you came back from your trip to all those horrible microphone problems.
Yeah. But I mean, it seems like we're good now, so it's great, right?
Yeah, all good.
Okay. Who wants to list one of their goals for 2020 off? I got technically 9.
A goal for me is to be less I feel like I'm kind of like a wuss when it comes to driving.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of how I failed like 4 times the test or whatever. I feel like I've become kind of like afraid of driving because of that.
Mm.
Really?
At least in areas I haven't been driving in before.
Do you drive every day? Or how
No.
often do you drive?
Once a week.
That's probably why. You probably need to pick it up more, I think.
Yeah,
Or you're
but
never really going to get comfortable then.
yeah, but I don't have a reason to go anywhere.
Maybe you can just simply just go, grocery shopping. I assume that's the once a week thing that you do. Maybe
Yeah.
you go to go bowling with Cinder or your parents once a week, so that's another thing that you could possibly do. Or maybe you can just, I don't know if you technically have a mall nearby, but maybe you walk around a mall or something and just window shop, I guess. Just look at stuff.
Wait, Runic, are you anxious about just driving in general, or about the layout of your area?
I think I'm anxious of having a situation where I'm not sure what's the right thing to do. Even though I feel like when I'm in that, I probably would know what to do, but I'm just kind of worried about messing up or doing something wrong, and I don't know, stuff that made me fail the 4 times. There was one time where there was a car in my blind zone, the thing that goes down. And so I had the test guy or the examinator or whatever you call it right next to me in the car, obviously. And so I drove because I thought it was a lot of traffic that day. So I grabbed the opportunity to drive, but the car was in my blind zone. So the guy next to me, he pulled the brakes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of panicked because that was literally at the start of the test, and it kind of just killed my mood, kinda, because if you fail in Norway, you have to wait another month to be able to take the test again. So I failed at the start of the test, and that just kind of messed me up. And stuff like that's been happening to me. So I'm kind of just worried about stuff like that happening where there isn't anyone that can stop me if I do something wrong.
I see.
But I mean, so far when I've been driving, nothing like that has happened. But it just kind of is in the back of my head for some reason. Guess
Drive
I
on
have
the
some anxiety for that stuff. I don't know.
I mean, I
drive
kind of
on.
do too, but maybe not as bad as you.
I don't even know. I don't even know most of the things in the car. I've forgotten what stuff does in the car. So if I have to turn on the lights, I might not know where that button is.
I think the best thing you need to do is just get more exposure to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just look for memorize where all the buttons are, what everything does beforehand or whatever.
Yeah, I'm hoping. So I guess a goal is to try do that. I'll probably drive a lot during the summer because it's bright outside then, and then I'll be more confident during the dark times and when there's snow and the roads are slippery and shit.
Oh yeah, you guys get a lot of snow, huh?
Yeah. So that's a goal for me. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Be less lazy, I guess.
And what do you qualify as being lazy?
Procrastinating.
Procrastinating on what? Anything in specific or just in general?
I mean videos, both editing and just recording them. I'm not really sure. I think that's about it, honestly. I'm kind of lazy.
You do editing as a job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can understand how you can get burned out from when you do editing all the time to creating your own content and editing it yourself,
Yeah, I mean, obviously I can't get lazy editing for the guy I work for, but
yeah,
for myself.
I mean it's like a job though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's like when it's my turn to edit my videos, I'm like, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I just can't be bothered right now. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. So I need to get better at that, just to start doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mario, did you have anything?
Let me see here.
Come on, you posted something on Twitter. You should have something off the top of your head.
Yeah, I have a lot. I don't want to skip any meals. Like, this sounds kind of simple, but it's just like if you wake up late, maybe on like a Saturday or Sunday, I typically just skip breakfast. And I guess a lot of people don't eat breakfast, but I feel like it will give me just more energy throughout the day and I won't be as lazy if I just like
You know what? That could actually be one of my problems because I only eat once per day. Sometimes it's like dinner and then I'm done.
Yeah, I do that too. Like this past week, since I've been going to school, and like my Tuesday Thursdays are like really bad at like when I start and end. That like I only eat dinner really, and like
Yeah.
I wake up at like
Mm.
6:45 and I don't eat dinner until like 4 or 5 o'clock, and then that's basically all I eat in the day. It's like it's probably not healthy, but I mean, from my knowledge, you only really need to eat 2 meals a day, or well, that's what's recommended. That's what they did back in the olden days, but for some reason we switched to 3 meals a day. But
Yeah,
on,
my
Jake.
guess is that it's better eating breakfast and then dinner because if you eat at night, like a bedtime snack or whatever, that's not healthy. So I guess those two are the best.
I mean, I guess it's kind of difficult to like. For some people, it's difficult to eat breakfast, so that's why I can see
yeah.
lunch and dinner being the most important. But like having a snack in the morning, like something small, would be helpful, I guess. That way you can pull through until lunchtime where you have like a decent sized thing or whatever. But
Yeah, I used to have that thing when what you guys are talking about when I used to live with my wonderful parents. I used to wake up late and like completely miss breakfast and lunch
yeah.
and then get dinner. So I mean, it was pretty unhealthy, you know. So what I did to
mean,
fix that was just set alarms throughout the day. So one
Did
at
you
like
know when
11:30, be like, "Yo, go get some food, homie. Don't be missing that." Yo,
It's not a bad idea.
like did you
that's
notice
just helped me. Sorry, Runic?
when you I'm guessing you started doing that now, like eating more or
Over this past year, so
has it
19-ish.
has it affected anything like noticeable or
Not really. I'm just gonna be honest.
wow, that's some good
It won't affect anything from my knowledge because I googled it myself. I was like, if you only eat 1 meal a day, would that cause you to lose weight? Because for some people they want to lose weight easily and they think that by eating less they don't gain weight. So I looked that up because well, that's kind of what I was doing partially. Like I wasn't eating both meals a day; I was just eating one. And it turns out if you only eat 1 meal a day, your metabolism just slows down to where like nothing changed. So it really doesn't really make a difference. You're just in the end making it worse upon yourself. So
I
'cause
don't know
that's
if
what I read.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah,
I've read somewhere.
slows your metabolism down.
I've read somewhere it's like it just depends on how many calories you take in
I
or
guess that
something.
too.
So if you lower your calorie dosage like significantly, then like you'll lose weight. But I'm not a medical expert, so I could be wrong.
Hmm.
I mean, for me, I have a pretty high metabolism. So whenever I get hungry, I like sometimes I'm just too lazy to get food, which is really bad. So this year I'm just trying to eat even like more snacks because I'm a little bit underweight. So I'm trying to eat more snacks, just trying to eat 3 meals every day. And like yeah, try to eat more during dinner and lunch and stuff.
Well, that's good. Hopefully you accomplish that. I mean, it's always a fun task to make sure that you're eating on time, I guess. Or just in general.
Make sure you get your nutrition, kids.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean, what I've been doing, like, the past few weekends, which I don't even think is any better, but I woke up, like, towards noon, and then I'd eat breakfast once I woke up, so, like, 12:30, and then I'd get lunch at, like, 3 or 4 o'clock, and then I just push dinner back to, like, 9.
So interesting.
But then on like weekdays, I eat breakfast at like 6 a.m. and lunch at 12 a.m. So I think I gotta just be more consistent.
What is considered a lunch, by the way?
What do you mean?
Is it just like a piece of bread with something on it, or what is considered lunch?
I mean, for me,
Is anything edible?
lunch is like usually something big for me, like either like a big sandwich or like noodles or rice or something. And at school, I get like 2 sandwiches because they're kind of small. And then
Okay.
breakfast is usually, I know some people eat a lot for breakfast, but I usually just eat like a pastry or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a breakfast person either. I just don't have the
Yeah.
appetite.
Well, I mean, I just don't feel like doing anything in the morning. It's like, do I really want to eat cereal? Cereal gets annoying after a while for me. Do I really want to eat oatmeal? No. So it's like, what do I eat? I don't want to buy other breakfast foods because, I mean, I'm too lazy to make it in the morning. Because, I mean, typically when I wake up, it's just in time for me to take a shower, do my hair, brush my teeth, and then go on my way to the bus.
The hell did you just say about cereal?
It sucks.
Cereal's, guys, don't listen to Jay. Cereal is amazing. I can demonstrate how amazing cereal is now, actually. I have a box of Honey Nut Cheerios. By the way, guys, this podcast is sponsored by Honey Nut Cheerios.
Remember to use code
make sure you have a
AfterLife.
balanced breakfast every day, eating Honey Nut Cheerios
Thank you,
from
Hubo.
the General Mills Company.
Can you get closer? Like, even closer. You need to hear the
Okay.
crunch.
I'm sorry. I apologize in
You
advance.
didn't put that much in your mouth where you only got one crunch in?
I'm in the process of shoving cereal into my mouth, Jay.
I
all
can't
right?
hear you.
Just give me 1 minute.
I hear too much talking, not enough crunch. Okay, that's what we like to hear here.
That was nice. That was nice.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Now,
Oh, yeah, I heard you guys.
go ahead.
Heard you guys talking about waking up and showering. Does everyone here shower in the morning or like?
I might change that now. I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Imagine showering
How often do you guys shower?
Every day.
once a day.
I know some people do like twice a day, which is kind of excessive, I think.
I mean, I can see that, right? Because, I mean, I only take a shower in the morning because of bed hair. And
Oh yeah.
just, feeling like greasy hair possibly. But I mean, usually it's just because of bed hair. But I mean, I can see the idea of taking one at night because, well, there's the whole argument, well, then you're going into bed dirty then. So it's like, you should take a shower before you sleep. But, I mean, I might start doing it at night now because I think it would be better for the wax gel hair product that I use because it would probably do better with my bed hair. So I'm not sure.
Just feel more relaxed after a shower, so
In the morning or at night?
at night.
Yeah, that's the whole argument for it doing it at night too, because it puts you in that sleep mode. But I guess that's if you take warm showers. I take like almost like stinging hot showers. So,
Ooh.
Is
Like,
that
literally.
just because of your university's water, or is it like a conscious choice?
Oh, it's my choice. So like
Really?
when I get in the shower, I turn it like 3/4 way, and then when I get in the shower, like I'm in it for a bit, and then I get used to like the hot water. I then start turning it even hotter and hotter and hotter until I'm like, okay, that's too hot, and then I stop. So I'm like 90% turned.
So you stop at too hot.
I used to do that as a kid. I tried to like acclimate myself to the heat of the shower, see if I can turn it all the way.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably not a good thing, but
Yeah.
Do you guys before you enter the shower, do you like turn it on and you put your hand in there just to feel the temperature, or do you
not really.
Probably everyone does that, right?
Not really anymore.
I don't want to commit myself to a ice bath it's not hot
Yeah,
yet.
are you not afraid of getting like a shock because it's too cold?
No, because my shower at my apartment like immediately gets hot. So, like usually I just turn it on and then I take my clothes off and then get in. Should be ready by then.
Must be nice. My
Right.
university's housing water system doesn't get hot until like 5 minutes after you turn it. It's not a good time.
Yeah, another thing I've noticed too is that if when you're done showering or whatever, you turn the heat or whatever to really cold, and you hold the shower head thing above your head. It feels really nice when you leave the shower if you shower your head with like super cold water just before you leave it.
I've
I
never
do
tried
the
that.
opposite.
Really?
I crank
You
it
going
up
cold?
hotter even more and then I turn it off. That way I can be prepared for the cold air to come in, like when you like move the shower curtain to
I
grab
feel
the
like
towel
that's the
and then
worst
close it.
feeling.
Doesn't that make the opposite effect though? The warmer you are, if it's cold outside, the colder you, or the quicker cold you get. I don't know.
I have no clue.
It's like
Yeah.
kind of like the hot water thing. If you throw it in there when it's snow outside or like super cold, it turns into ice instantly.
I guess it depends. How small is your bathroom, Jay?
I mean, typically, if I close the bathroom door, since it's a private bathroom, like it's connected to my room, just making that out there. That way, people aren't like, "Wait, so you're just leaving your bathroom door open?" But like if I close it, I can make the bathroom steamy enough to where like it's kind of getting warm in there, kind of.
Okay.
Or like,
see,
yeah.
Yeah, my bathroom doesn't do that because it has a fan.
It does, but it doesn't
triggers
work
with the lights.
The fan
My
doesn't
fan
freaking work.
I have a really small bathroom connected to a shower inside, and like the fan just sucks up all the heat. So every time I leave the damn shower, I get a blast of Mr. Freeze.
I mean, I still kind of do, but
Have you guys ever tried a cold shower though?
I can't.
If I start hot and then transition to cold, I can.
Yeah, I could do that too. I think I haven't tried, but I think I could do that.
I think earlier this year I tried to do it for like a week because I was watching YouTube and this guy was like, "You should try this." I'm like, "Okay."
This guy on YouTube said it, so it's true.
They both have their effects. Like I think warm showers are like possibly good for like relaxing you. I think for headaches too. I know cold showers are like good for like relieving your muscles after like working out and whatnot.
It'd be like you wake up more if you have a cold shower, and you get sleepy if you take a
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, back to the thing where I said the thing about throwing hot water outside or whatever. Back in like elementary school, in our swimming class or whatever, it was like snow outside. So before we jump into the pool or whatever, we would jump in the snow because when we then jump in the pool, it feels really hot compared to what it does if you don't do that.
Oh, because the pool doesn't feel as bad then. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels hotter if you're in the snow first.
Hmm.
I wonder if it works the other way around too or something.
I don't know. I don't plan on trying it. I'm good staying with my really hot showers.
Steamy.
Yeah.
You must look like a tomato when you're done showering.
I think it's only really my feet that are like tomato looking at the end of it. Like they start turning tiny bit red or whatever.
Imagine being so white your feet turn red when you shower.
I actually think I might be darker than you, but then I think Mario is the darkest member.
Wait, what?
God.
Yeah, Mario, you're actually the darkest AfterLife member as of this moment.
Oh no. Has my crown been taken away from me as the darkest member?
Well, I mean, this is me basing it off that Skype picture that I had from you from like 10 billion years ago. You were dark in that picture, but based off your videos now, I think I'm darker than you, but Mario's darker than me. So Mario's the darkest AfterLife member.
As far as we know, at least.
It's difficult to tell
I
if
mean,
we're
unless
not
King
all in the
Z's
same
dark.
room.
Yeah.
Because like the camera and the lighting can be like cringe and not be that accurate.
I mean, you've done multiple videos though, and you even like sent me a picture on
Of my PP, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I mean, based off just visualizing all
We're
that,
gonna the soundboard. Perfect time. It cuts out. Rita, can you demonstrate the soundboard again? Cringe. 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 Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to click that one.
That was a little bit cringe.
Yeah.
Is it really though?
Can I get a time check?
No.
Right.
See, I'm trying to think if I want to volunteer a goal of mine for the year or not, or if I don't care enough. 'Cause, I mean, all of mine are pretty petty, I feel like. Or pretty lame.
Give us your pettiest one.
Be more responsive. For lame one.
Responsive? What do you mean?
I've started developing a habit ever since like freshman year, which is like 2 years ago. I've started like getting worse at responding to people, I've noticed, like whether or not it's text messages to people or emails or like people DMing me, I just don't respond as much or as quickly. And it's like a week goes by and then I finally like, I should probably respond to this person.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty
I
sure there was a person on Twitter that DM'd me about AfterLife and I still haven't responded to them.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Does that come down to like not wanting to?
It's just not caring enough, or I just don't see as much laziness, I guess. Like sometimes it's me just forgetting to, like, because sometimes I check my emails on my phone and then I'm like, okay, I'll respond when I get back home on my computer. And then since I already read the email, I'll forget to look at it because I've read it and now it looks like all the other emails. I don't delete my emails either. So that probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
I have a solution.
Start caring more.
Every time you see an email, or do you check on your phone or on your computer? Or both?
Both.
Both? Okay. Here's what you gotta do. Here's Hugh's master plan. Every time you see an email and read it, and you want to respond to it, take a screenshot of it, right? And then save your screenshots. And then if you're like, where was that email? Well, I don't remember anything because I'm AllOutJay. You check your screenshot location of your emails.
But won't that just lead to me having a bunch of screenshots and then like forgetting to look at my screenshots or like being too lazy to respond because then it requires me to type a response that's like a paragraph or whatever?
It just depends on your actions, Jay. I'm just saying have a screenshot directory to remind you of all the people you've ignored in your life.
I see. And then one of my other pointless goals is to study and complete homework in 2 days in advance because I've started getting way worse with it in the past like year. So I feel like I need to fix that part of me and, do better with that. But I have YouTube related stuff and content related stuff and school related stuff and personal life related stuff. So got lots of things covered.
You'll get that one. You'll get that once you watch The Witcher, Jay.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it. Like I look at it and then I'm like, one day, and then I'm like, and then I go to it the next day. I'm like, one day I'll watch you.
That's like me with Star Wars.
Probably. I'm just like, one day I'll watch you. Maybe. Wow. I mean, it's not like The Witcher's that bad or it's horrible. It's like all right from what I hear. So I mean, I should watch it, but
I don't know. For some reason, I wasn't like super happy with it when I watched it because it didn't make sense. But like the more I think about it, the more I like it for some reason. I don't know why. Weird.
I mean, I probably won't understand. Well, I mean, I have never played any of the video games, so it probably won't matter to me as much. Nor am I as crazy of a critic either, so I'm not really judgmental, I think, for that. Like movies or TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless it's like clearly stupid. So.
Yeah.
Just like the last Star Wars movie.
Whoa, there he.
I said that just to make Jay mad. I haven't even seen it.
Well, no, I mean, I do think that out of all the Star Wars movies, that is the only Star Wars movie that I've questioned so much.
Oh God, you're questioning your cults, your Star Wars cult that you're in, Jay.
I mean, I'm like, okay, you gotta be kidding me. We're doing this now. Okay, you did it again. Really? Again? Really? Oh my gosh, you guys are doing this? I'm like, oh God. Okay.
Jay's struggling with his faith.
It's not like it's a horrible movie. It's like, it's just not as amazing as you think it should be when you see all the great things that they do with Marvel. And this is Star Wars. And it's like, you could be doing better. What happened? But,
I really enjoyed it.
Kind of made me think of like comparing stuff, because it kind of gets scary if the majority is at one level, then something else is at like a lower level. You kind of like trash on the lower level.
Well, I mean, that's not even me. That's just me watching the movie, period. I'm not comparing it to anything. I'm just like, this isn't how a lot of the Star Wars related stuff worked. Or now you finally introduced this concept to Star Wars, or well, into the movies, and like we could have used it in all previous like 10 billion movies or TV shows. It's like, come on now. You're kind of stretching things here. I don't know. That's how I felt about it. I mean, I don't want to spoil stuff or whatever.
This is why I only watch anime.
I mean,
there are no problems at all in any anime shows.
That's a lie. I watch freaking, what's that stupid book one? Death Note. It's the stupidest one. After like episode
all
25 or what?
Are 100% good.
Just goes downhill.
Okay. Yeah, for me, even if like I don't enjoy a series right away, I just like keep watching to see where it goes, and I usually just get hooked. I don't have like too strong opinions.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a while since a lot of us like have fully like conversated about a lot of things, but I was wondering if any of us had something like crazy happen since like the last podcast or last podcast.
I drank moonshine.
What?
I drank moonshine. I was with my bros.
How old are you again?
And I'm 21 and a half.
Okay.
They gave me a jar of cherries.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, okay, drink this. I'm like, oh, it's just cherry juice, right? And I drank like half of it, and it was actually moonshine.
Was it good though?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I didn't get drunk afterwards though. It was weird.
Moonshine's alcohol made typically by Southerners. Typically sweet.
Oh, really? I thought I was okay. Most alcohol that I've tasted is like super. It's almost like smelling nail polish. Like that's the taste, basically. Nail polish.
Yeah, moonshine's supposed to be really sweet tasting.
Yeah, I lied. It was actually really disgusting.
Was it?
How's it bad?
I drank.
Huh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore.
You know, like what kind of alcohol was in it, or
I have no idea.
Oh, were you dying, Hugh?
Sorry.
Were you dying after drinking it?
Well, I mean, it tastes a little bit spicy. So my mouth was like spiced for like 3 minutes afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my friends got really concerned because I chugged like upwards. He said like 4 shots or 5 shots. So.
Damn, boy.
I mean, not. I don't mean to brag or anything, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of hardcore.
Bud.
Yeah.
Weird flex.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get an AfterLife house, and we're all gonna see
Cringe.
We're gonna move to Canada though, since their legal drinking age is 18, right? So we'll be fine. Mario, you just have to, become legal age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alcohol is pretty nasty, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll just drink water.
It's probably like coffee or something. Like the more you drink, the more you like it.
No. I think you have an
think it
acquired
depends.
taste, and then slowly your taste changes as you get older. Kind of like how you are with chocolate at first. Like, typically people like milk chocolate as a child, and they don't really like dark chocolate. And then as you get older, dark chocolate becomes more acceptable, and then milk chocolate just becomes normal. Not as great, but now dark chocolate starts to become that. I feel like that's how all alcohol and coffee and all that other crap is. Your sweetness taste buds just start to disappear, I think.
I love me some dark chocolate.
I agree.
I still don't fully.
It's so
Are you
rich
trying both at the
and
same time? Like dark chocolate and normal.
I don't think I've ever combined the two in my mouth.
No, they just sell it. They used to sell a chocolate like that in Norway, but they stopped. I think I really liked it though. It was kind of interesting.
Okay, we're getting off topic. So what happened since a month ago? Did anybody have anything crazy?
Not really.
I drove a tractor.
Nice.
So I've already said something.
Was
but I
that
don't
for
mean to be that guy.
your project thing, right? Or whatever?
Yeah,
The
it
one
was
picture
for
you
a
sent me?
yeah, it was. So I drove a tractor, and it was for a school project. Like I was meeting up with one of my school project buddies, and he had a tractor, and he let me drive it, and it was the greatest experience of my life, probably. I'd say.
Hmm.
I also drove a really big buggy. One of my friends, he's like a farm boy. That is kind of cringe. I agree. He has like this huge buggy. It's like the best way I can describe it is like a monster truck without a roof. And he just drives it around like Florida marsh. And it was a pretty epic experience as well, I'd say.
Sounds fun.
Yep.
I mean, Christmas happened for some of us, right? So that happened. I don't know if anybody got anything substantial from Christmas or did anything special giving wise for Christmas. Did anybody do anything like that?
Yeah, I bought or not just me, but me and my brother, we bought my mom and dad like a coffee machine, or like where you put like is it
Pod,
called a capsule?
Keurig.
What?
You got them
Keurig?
in like a Keurig where you just put in one of those little pods that instantly
Yeah.
makes the coffee.
Yeah, so we got that for them, and then my dad wanted to buy my mom like a electric dust cleaner or whatever you call it. Like
Vacuum?
automated one that like walks around.
Like a Roomba.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, so me and my brother and my dad bought that for our mom,
Pretty nice.
and yeah, they both liked it.
Anybody else?
Cringe.
Whoa.
I mean,
Cringe.
I didn't really wish for anything for myself other than like clothes. So that's pretty much what I got.
That's
Yeah.
good. It's always nice to get clothes. Always could use more of that.
Getting clothes as a kid versus getting them as an adult.
True.
It's amazing.
I mean, as a kid, I think I wanted money most of all, just because then I could pick or like go to the store myself and buy stuff.
Yep, but that's not societally accepted by society. We live in a society that doesn't accept giving money as Christmas gifts.
I mean, most of the time people would give money, they would throw in like a, I don't know, piece of chocolate or something just to have something there. But,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But the problem with giving money is that it doesn't really create memorable gifts, in my opinion. Or well, I
See,
guess
that's a
what the
societal
argument is.
expectation put on you, Jay, by
What do you mean?
society.
That gifts are supposed to be memorable.
That's a societal construct.
What is?
That's
What is?
That's a societal
What is?
construct that was
What is?
injected
What
into your
is?
brain via.
What is?
What?
Hebon, can you answer my question? What is a societal construct?
It's a construct.
No, like what
that
was I
society
saying that was a
creates.
societal construct?
What are we talking about?
The money part.
Okay, we're moving on. Screw this. So
No, but
what-
I'll say I do. Yeah. I do.
yeah, Mark.
I remember the actual.
All right, okay.
I remember the actual gifts a little more than just getting money.
Yeah.
But like obviously with money you can just buy whatever you want.
True.
I mean, okay, so if you get like a lot of money, like collectively from people, you don't think you'll remember the thing you buy to yourself more?
no.
Really?
I think you
Like if you buy a keyboard or some stuff like that, which you use every day, probably.
I think when people give it to you, you kind of like connect that memory to that person. So it's like, oh, they bought me this
Well-
instead of just.
I don't know. I feel like that has to be something super special then, like not just a T-shirt. It has to be like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
maybe
feel-
something homemade or something weird.
Like I haven't been surprised by like a Christmas present like in ages. Like out of the past like 8 years of my life, I would say only one time has been memorable because it was something I wasn't totally expecting. It was something I wanted, but it wasn't on my list. So I wasn't expecting to get it, and I actually got it.
Jay's an ungrateful kid.
What was
True.
that?
A car.
What?
Now, what did you get then?
Oh, I got a jacket because my dad was in Iraq at the embassy over there for a bit. He was deployed, and he got like a fancy jacket. And I was like, I want a fancy jacket like that because it says like it's the U.S. Embassy. It has like Baghdad, Iraq on it with the like logo on it. And I was like, I would like that. You know, the jacket looks nice. And I got like a bunch of presents, you know, that were on my list, and then that magically came out of nowhere for me. So,
Well, that's nice. I feel like you could make that more memorable because your dad was in
well,
Iraq, was it?
yeah. I mean, it wasn't that. I mean, he did come back, but I just didn't think he would get me it, and it wasn't on my list. So I just feel like maybe it's because my lists are a lot smaller and concise, so it's kind of obvious in what I'm going to get most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like Iraq that much, you know.
So yeah, it was pretty obvious
Like,
for me, like what I was
okay.
getting this year for Christmas. Like
No.
I only had, like,
it's a
5
joke. It's a
things.
setup. It's.
I only had
let me get to
5
the
things on my-
punchline. Let me get to the punchline.
Okay.
I don't really like Iraq that much because I keep tripping over them because they're
Okay.
rocks. Iraq. Okay. All right. Continue.
Okay,
I
good
needed
job,
to get to the
good job,
punchline.
Hugh. Good job, Hugh.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, as I was saying, like for me this year is pretty obvious in what I was gonna get for my Christmas list. Like if you can kind of like guess, like, you know, based off previous year how much money your parents kind of spent or whatever, and like you put these things and like kind of obvious. Like,
Jay's the type of guy that types that stuff down.
well, no, I don't type it. It's just kind of obvious.
Yeah.
So like one of the things I ended up getting was AirPods. I didn't necessarily want them. Like they were the lowest thing on my list, but I got them. And I was gonna ask you guys, like, what do you guys think of AirPods, like looks wise? Because like my stepmom thinks they are the most atrocious looking things ever. So I was just wondering if you guys were like, if
I
you
mean,
guys think they're hideous or whatever.
Don't they just like look like normal earbuds, except
Kinda.
they're plain
But-
white? I don't know.
Oh, they're exact same thing without the wires. Or well, the original ones are. The new ones are shorter and kind of tiny bit different looking.
Aren't there wireless earbuds?
Yeah, they're wireless. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know, but isn't there other wireless earbuds?
Kind of. They don't.
don't
They don't have the stem. They only like push in your ear. They They're like
Okay.
imagine
What are you?
sticking
What are you for?
What's the point?
the
To
stem.
flex on people.
Yeah, it's kind of like a stigma, I guess. Around
Yeah, it's like a
AirPods,
flex.
just
Like you automatically
Mhm.
assume white headphones are kind of like Apple related stuff, and like that's just Apple's way of making their wireless headphones. So
I think they're ugly. Since they came out, I've thought they're kind of ugly.
I think the original ones are.
I
Yeah, I
think
like the
every
new ones
single
are nice.
AirPod is ugly.
Yeah, I got the AirPods Pro, so they're not as ugly.
If they had the AirPods Pro in like black or like a stealthier color, I'd consider getting them.
I don't think so. I feel like that kind of takes away from them then.
Yeah, I know like Apple
Uh,
likes to go with their clean like white look.
Imagine
What?
having like skin colored ones.
Yeah, Apple's
Wouldn't
kind of
that-
racist.
Wouldn't that kind of look like, like an old granny having those like things in their ears?
Mm.
Everyone's got
Hearing-
different skin
hearing aid or
colors.
Yeah.
I'm just sticking with my good old trusty wireless earbuds that have like a wire connecting between them.
That's not true wireless. See, I think that's stupid.
I think it's amazing
I
because
think it's stupid.
you never lose them.
I don't
You can
lose
just
mine.
you never lose them,
Minus one.
and you're able to just you're able to rest them around your neck. So like when you want to stop using them, you just like rest them on your neck, and you just
Stop using them in what case?
it's just epic.
It's
It was $20 on Amazon. It was amazing. It's the best purchase
Damn.
I've ever made in my life.
Don't they like slap against your neck?
Well,
Like
I kind of like that, Daddy.
Cringe.
Yeah. Cringe. Yeah.
I expected more laughter. I was disappointed.
You're so funny, you. Okay. Now, what is our next topic, you guys? You guys got a list to choose from. Choose the next one. I don't know if I want Hugh to choose. Riddick or Mario can choose.
Mario,
Fine.
top 5 words that rhyme with bigger.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about sleeping then,
Trigger.
since nobody's choosing anything.
Did
So-
we talk about that, or was that waking up?
We talked about what did we talk about sleeping?
Talk about sleep schedule a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Well, when I was thinking of sleeping, I was kind of thinking about like, when you go to bed, right? You have a specific like way that you're going to bed in. Like, are you like laying flat on your back? Are you laying on your right side, your left side? Do you put your arm under the pillow? Do you put your arm above the pillow? Maybe you go face down. Maybe like suffocation style. Maybe. I was just wondering.
I put my feet on the pillow and I sleep on the other end.
I
Great.
mean, I could see that. Some
No,
people
I'm
like having their
playing.
legs elevated.
I don't know. I've always been like a bear guy. I sleep on my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I have one arm under the pillow and the
Mhm.
other one under my face. Or like head.
Mm.
And then
I think I'm
I
like
think
you.
I think it varies which way I'm like sleeping, like left or right, but I feel like I sleep let's see. It's almost like you have to go there to test it.
Okay, ready? Go demonstrate.
I think I sleep to the left the most, but I think I prefer the right. But the right way doesn't allow me to do the thing with my hands as easy.
That's very different.
Oh yes.
Okay, question reading. Now,
Yeah.
is your preferred way of sleeping facing the door or facing away the door?
Facing the door.
Okay. Does everybody else like face the door when they sleep?
Why that
No.
seems really like oddly specific.
I mean, it depends where your bed is, dude.
Well, no, like in that kind of direction though. Like, or are you
You
like
mean, you're able to see the door from where you sleep, or
well,
Yeah.
from what I read online is that people typically face their door when they're sleeping. because it's
Yeah.
just something we do for some reason, just in case of intruders, I guess, or outbursts. But that's typically something people do, which you don't really think about, but that's something we do.
In my mind, if someone comes in and tries to kill me in my sleep, I'd rather them just kill me and not have me like see them, you know?
Yeah,
So
but
I
that's
sleep
not as fun. You need the jump scare and then die. Or you
That's
need to have
cringe.
some struggle.
That's cringe. I
So
agree.
I That's sleep towards the door, but
Mhm.
that's only because I probably would sleep the other way, but I just don't want to be looking at my roommate from across the room,
Wow.
like staring at him as he sleeps,
I've
like
done
sleeping
that.
in the direction of my roommate.
I've done that, but that was the only comfortable way I could sleep.
Yeah, I've gotten used to sleeping the opposite way I normally do.
I find it
Because
really
of that.
uncomfortable sleeping with someone else in the room when both are trying to sleep, because then I consciously try not to breathe as much for some reason.
Oh yeah.
So are you trying to say you're a mouth breather? Is that what you are then?
No, well, you breathe in your nose. You kind of. I'm actually not sure anymore.
Yeah, I don't have that problem because the fan in my room is super loud,
Mm-hmm.
but like not in a bad way, like in a calming way. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like a
Yeah. Yeah,
you
it's
know?
just making some ambient sound.
Yeah,
mean,
some ambient noise. So I don't even have to worry about breathing too loud or anything. So it's pretty epic.
I mean, you hear breathing through nose and mouth.
What?
But one's a lot louder than the other. That's why I said mouth. Like, are you a mouth breather then? Because typically mouth breathing is a lot louder than nose breathing. Unless your
Hmm.
nose is stuffed up, then that's the only way it's going to be loud.
Most annoying thing is having a whistle nose.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the weird thing for me is whenever I wake up in the middle of the night, I can't go back to sleep for some reason. Because whenever I wake up, my nose is just like stuffy, and I normally breathe through my nose, and I just like I feel the need to like blow my nose every 2 seconds, and
See,
I just can't sleep.
that's something weird I've noticed too. Is like when I wake up recently, at least, my nose is stuffed. But then, if I lie awake for like I don't know 4 or 5 minutes, it unclogs the nose for some reason.
That doesn't happen to me at all.
Really?
Yeah, I just stay stuffy
Maybe
until I
you
get
need
out
a
of bed.
humidifier?
I'm in Florida, dude. It's plenty humid down here.
Or a dehumidifier, maybe? I don't know if that's a thing.
Hmm.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
there
like
is.
how you have your head elevated on the pillow could be causing you to like breathe weirdly. Where you're like
Yeah.
causing your
That-
nose to
yeah.
get stuffy.
Hmm.
That could actually be it because I feel like my nose got stuffy when I got a new pillow.
Hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, I normally lay like face down. When I was a kid, I used to do the suffocation method, where you just lay face down into the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, as I've gotten older, my lung capacity just doesn't allow it. I suffocate myself. So I lay face down on my belly, and I turn my head to like the left direction, I think. And then I put both of my arms up like I'm Superman. And then that's how I sleep.
Nice.
Don't your neck hurt then?
No, it's comfortable.
Just imagine in the future they make a hole where your head is supposed to be in the bed so you can sleep with your face down
Oh, that already exists.
and you can like see under your bed all the shit that's there.
Oh, that's
Wait, hole in the bed?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
I mean, it's like kind of like going to the massage place, except a bigger version of that.
Yeah, kinda, I guess.
I'm too ticklish for the massage place.
Okay,
Wanna get an
AfterLife
Asian
Meetup
massage.
2021, Tickle Mario. Gotcha.
Okay.
The silence.
Man, thank you guys. I'm proud. Thank you.
I see what you did there because I won't be 17 in 2021.
That's the point.
Oh,
wait,
Jay,
what?
nobody got that.
I didn't get it.
Okay. Okay. So
Quick, Jay, segue.
So who's a nose breather or mouth breather in here?
I think I'm a mix depending on the situation.
Yeah.
Yep. Nose is my primary weapon slot,
Mm-hmm.
but occasionally I have to switch to the mouth when that gets damaged.
Yeah, so when your nose gets clogged, you have to become a mouth breather.
Yeah. And well, I mean, also mouth breathing isn't that bad because you practice like your jaw muscles for like opening your mouth for
Nice.
eating.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Rudik? Oh, sorry. I'm just sorry. Go, everyone, go.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like it varies on the situation. Like, if I get stressed or I'm playing like a game where I have to focus a lot, I think I breathe more out my mouth than I do in my nose. I think.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I feel like I get more oxygen just breathing through the mouth. So when I'm like talking and I just need air, like just, or when I'm like exercising or like, I don't know, when
Well,
else would you need?
I think exercising. I think most people use their mouth then, right? Because you
Yeah.
get exhausted. So that makes more sense, I think.
Yeah, and you need to take in a lot more air then.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what I feel like when I exercise anyways.
I also heard that mouth breathing can have some negative effects on like how your jaw develops.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh yeah, exactly. My point exactly.
I'm not positive, but my sister's studying dentistry, so you know.
Yeah. Also makes you HIV positive.
True.
Well, on that note, we're gonna end the podcast here. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to say before we end the podcast officially.
Make sure you check out our sponsor, Honey Nut Cheerios by General Mills. Eat cereal every day. Breakfast important part of day. Eat breakfast.
That's great, Hugh. I'm proud. Anybody
Very
else?
Make sure you breathe.
Okay. I love how, I even have it listed as a topic in bolded that we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google, Podcasts. And I didn't even mention that at all on this podcast until now. This is stupid. But
Oh wow. Just scrap the whole thing and redo it.
yeah, yes, we got to stay here for another hour. But yeah, either way, I guess we're done. Thank you for everybody that watched or listened this far into the podcast. If you did, comment Hugh Bone is gay. And yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm not that gay though.
Yeah.
You kind of are.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Okay. Yeah, I realized we were in the chill room still. I
noticed.
I was like, oh, gotta lock it. Change the name.
Hello, it's Katie Plays.
that laugh sounded so fake. I was so concerned for the podcast while we were recording because I saw that Discord for me was starting to go yellow. And I didn't know if it was affecting you guys. I mean, I heard you guys perfectly, but I was like, is the Discord East server going down? And I was like, and then it started recovering, but then it wasn't fully recovering.
No, I didn't notice anything. So
yeah,
I mean, it seemed fine for me, but I saw that the bar started going yellow/red. Yes, we were fine in the end. Awooga. Awooga.
Hello, it's Katie. Hello. Hello. Hello, it's Katie.
Awooga. Awooga.
sleep.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful
Hello,
episode of AfterLife SMP. Oh, that's toxic.
Sorry. I'm dying.
Can you please
Correct.
not?
And I'm not gonna do that.
Can you guys
Who's
hear my
yelling?
roommate?
Yeah, who's yelling?
Whatever that is.
Perfect
He's
time.
super toxic. I think he plays Rainbow Six. I hear him scream his ass out.
Speaking of screaming your ass out, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.